opportunity to get up out the hood, get up out the 6th Street City Zone. For me, it was an opportunity to feed my family, get an education. I started out with a 1.5 grade point average, just barely able to play basketball. 13, 14 years old. Just barely able to play basketball. And I could do it too. I had the game, but I had a teacher. She said, everybody keeps saying that you're college material. That you're college material. But when I look at your grades, I don't see that. So Ms. Burke said, you're not a dumb kid, you just have terrible study habits. She said, what you need to do is you need to come here after school, every day in my class, and you need to work on your study habits. Because this experience really changed my life. And if I didn't do what I did when I was here, I wouldn't have been able to go on to the NBA, go on to college, and go on to be a millionaire. And it changed my life. So I started with a 1.5, got to a 1.8, 1.8 to a 2.0, 2.0 to a 2.2, 2.2 to a 2.5. So by the time I was a sophomore, I was up over a 3.0 grade point average. And I tell y'all that to tell you this, but it's not how you start. It's how you finish. Just how I became a better shooter, I became better with my handles, man, I became a better student. And I started feeling that, and my swagger grew, my confidence grew, my ability to communicate grew. My perspective from a college standpoint shifted because my grades was good enough, so now I had big colleges. I remember Rick Pitino sat right there. Man, I was like, man, Rick Pitino coming to see me play? If I would have had a 1.5 grade point average, he would have been there. And so I'm telling y'all that, some of us might struggle with reading. Some of us might struggle with communicating, math, arithmetic, whatever the case may be. So yeah, you're going to have struggles in life. And so just because you start slow don't mean y'all can't develop those skills academically. Now here I am, a cat who had a 1.5 grade point average, just barely able to play at age 14, 15. Now here we fast forward to when I get in college, 18 years old, on the first team all academic Big 12. And then at 20 years old, I'm in the NBA. And I know I went kind of fast with that, but listen, life goes fast. Life goes so fast. Y'all are at one of the most important intersections in your life. But the intersections in life, you have to qualify, certify, or you have to earn your right to get through. Earn your right. So the intersection that y'all are in right now, if y'all want to get to the next step, which is college, you have to have a few things if you want to get through that intersection. And so every section in life, you're going to have to qualify, certify, either get the right certificate, education, skill set in order to get through. And so this stage that y'all in right now, may God deposit something special in each and every one of y'all. Each and every one of y'all have something different. And so, just like in basketball, it's like to make a good team, you have to be like X-Men. You got to have a rebounder, a defender, you got to have a passer, a point guard, a leader, a scorer. So whatever your skill set is, cultivate that. Yeah, I done seen people make millions of dollars as a rebounder and a runner. I done seen people make millions of dollars as a shooter. I done seen people who wasn't good enough to be a player make millions of dollars as a coach, or as a scout, or as a general manager. So just because, you might not get, maybe your skill set isn't developed as somebody else, don't be discouraged. There's places in this game for everybody. But I tell y'all that because I know sometimes we have anger in us, resentment in us, bitterness in us, and we can't really explain why. Some of us right now today are angry and don't even understand why. Maybe your father wasn't there. Maybe you've seen your mother getting taken advantage of. I grew up poor. Hey man, it ain't, it was some days where I hated being poor. A lot of different things that we deal with and we don't know how to manage these emotions. And a lot of times we could act out in a bad way. I know how it is to be angry. I know how it is to feel like you're alone. I know how it is. But man, I'm telling you, man, we got this thing that we unified by called basketball. And I was able to channel so much of my energy into it. When I was mad, I would play ball, I would hoop. When I was happy, I would hoop. When I was bored at the house, I played a video game. I'd be hooping on the video game. But if I had a video game, I might pump in that Michael Jordan. We had the internet and all that. I might put in that Michael Jordan come fly with me and imagine myself being there. So if you got something unresolved in you right now, it's okay. I feel your pain. I feel your pain. I know you might be mad about that, but I'm going to tell you a little secret. that bitterness because I wanted something better. You know what I mean? And I know that if I wanted something better, I had to discipline myself, I had to dedicate myself, I had to cross out some distractions if I wanted to find success. I wanted to succeed more than I wanted to fail. I stayed consistent with my work. So instead of just going home to hoop, I would go home and I would do my homework first. How many of y'all have to play behind somebody who you might think you're better than? And a lot of times you may be better than that person, but that person might fit into the team concept better than you. So they might do the little things. They might be in help position on defense. They might not turn the ball over. They might make open shots. They might make an extra pass. So basketball is not an individual game. It's a team game. And what you have to do as a basketball player, you have to find a way to let your individual game come out in the midst of that. I know y'all really don't want to hear this because I know that trouble is what it is now. So y'all can put your head down, y'all can look uninterested all you want to. But I'm just trying to tell you, if you're trying to get to the next level, they're going to piss test you. You know what I mean? They're going to piss test you, they're going to piss test you, they're going to piss test you. And I'm telling you, as a person, if you want to emotionally grow, you can't grow. You can't grow high. You can't grow high. You can't grow high. One more time. You cannot grow while you're high. You stop emotionally growing when you use that substance to change your emotional growth. So I know y'all might think it's harmless and all that. But at a young age, man, it's detrimental to your health. So I'm going to try to just try this with you. Y'all close your eyes with me. See yourself as that ball player in college. That's what you want to do. Matter of fact, a little bit closer, see yourself in your high school uniform, whether you're coming off the bench or starting. See yourself ready to perform. See yourself in that classroom, that math class, that algebra class, that chemistry class, where the numbers might not be clicking. See yourself being able to work through it. See yourself as a doctor, a husband, a father, a pastor, whatever it is that you want to be right now. Seriously, see that image. I see myself. I want to do things like this. I want to talk all around the country, all around the world, and I'm in a three-piece suit, and that double Wednesday is tight. Listen, open your eyes. I'm here to tell y'all, if y'all can close your eyes and visualize it, see yourself being successful, see yourself doing all the things in your dream, if you can close your eyes and visualize it, you can open your eyes and realize it. If you can close your eyes and visualize it, you can open your eyes and realize it. Every day, step by step, inch by inch, encounter by encounter, work towards the goals. Whether it's basketball goals, whether it's family goals, whether it's relationship goals, whether it's looking to overcome poverty, whatever the case may be. I'm living proof that anything you put your mind to, and y'all can touch me, y'all can see me. I'm just like y'all. I practiced in this gym, you know what I mean, the first 3 years of my high school career. I'm not saying that all y'all gonna make it to the NBA. Probably none of y'all, statistically speaking. But you can get free education out of this. You can travel the country off of this. You can learn toughness, discipline, hard work. You can meet some of the greatest, most athletic people, most creative people. And you can transfer that to whatever you want to do in life.